In a legal filing this past Friday, Special Prosecutor Jack Smith told Judge Tanya Chutkan, as he continues to argue for the need for a gag order against Donald Trump in this trial. But Smith told Chutkan that Donald Trump has already violated the terms of his pre-trial release. And, as Smith pointed out, he literally did it multiple times in the last 5 days, Judge. Time to do something. Let me read you this. This is from Smith's filing. The defendant recently was caught potentially violating his conditions of release and tried to walk that back in similar fashion. In particular, on September 25th, the defendant's campaign spokesman posted a video of the defendant in the Palmetto State Armory, a federal firearms licensee in Summerville, South Carolina. The video posted by the spokesman showed the defendant holding a Glock pistol with the defendant's likeness etched into it. The spokesman subsequently deleted the post and retracted his statement, saying that the defendant did not purchase or take possession of the firearm. But if he did attempt to buy the firearm at all, that would be illegal because you can't do that while you're under indictment. Like, that's literally one of the questions you fill out when you go to buy a firearm. Like, are you currently under indictment? And if Trump lied on that form, then yeah, you're looking at some possible criminal charges there. In the filing, Smith didn't just point to the gun incident with Donald Trump. He also mentioned, oh, and by the way, he implied on social media earlier this week that General Mark Milley should be executed, or at least suggested that in the past, what Milley allegedly did would be cause for execution. And Milley may end up being a witness in some or one, maybe, who knows at this point, of the cases against Donald Trump. And if Trump's out here saying the guy, could be executed, that is definitely witness intimidation. Anyway, Jack Smith he's put it all in this filing. He's given it to Judge Chutkan, and he said, listen, we've got to restrict what this guy is saying and what this guy is doing. He is putting our case in danger. Judge Chutkan, of course, has not yet given her ruling as of the time of this recording on whether or not she's going to put some kind of limited order on Donald Trump or if she's just going to let him keep talking. And I understand, and I've talked about this a lot, the necessity to shut him up. Because he is out there, he's tainting the potential jury pool. At this point, it does seem like he is intimidating potential witnesses. And of course, the attacks on the judge, the prosecutors, all that have led to an astronomical amount of death threats. But the other part of this is, on the other side, he also, since he doesn't have a gag order, continues to go out there in the media and literally confess to everything he's been accused of. So, do we want to stop that? It really is like, you got to weigh the options. I mean, it's endangering the case to a degree, but it's also really helping the prosecution on the other hand. Like, every time he goes out there and he's like, yes, I was allowed to do these things. Prosecutor's like, noted. Somebody grab that clip. We're going to play it in trial. Shutting him up puts an end to that. Now, you may already have enough, right? You may not need any more clips because you probably have a whole treasure trove of them. But just be careful. I know the gag order is important, and I do hope they impose it. But by doing so, you could be cutting off a lot of confessions that might sway a jury to convict this guy. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.